Hey everyone, Dennis from Vintage CrossFit here. Thanks as always for watching our videos. Please subscribe, leave your comments down below, let us know if these videos are helpful, and let us know your results, how you're doing. Put that down in the comments and hit that like button. Thanks so much, guys. Okay, we're gonna be doing a snatch barbell complex today. So we're gonna focus on getting the thoracic, that's this upper torso area, warmed up, as well as getting ready to get down into a nice deep squat. We're gonna go 10 bootstrap squats. Hold under your feet, sit down low, and then push the hips up. 10 reps. Then 10 bird dogs. Pause for 2 seconds at the top of each rep. Make sure you squeeze that lower back and reach your foot as far back as you can to really get those glutes and low back warmed up. Then pop a PVC pipe across your back. And we do some thoracic twists. You have a couple options for these. You can do them standing, reach one side, trying to get to the opposite side foot. Okay, 10 of those alternating. And then finally, foam roller thoracic extensions. I like to do these with a small 10-pound plate. Have the foam roller underneath your shoulders. Hold that plate overhead, squeeze your abs down, extend, and come back up. Let's go for 10 reps, loosening up the shoulders and that upper back and chest, okay? Go through 2 rounds there. Then we'll do a little bit of a barbell primer, okay? We're gonna start with a dip, shrug, high pull. Dip, extend, shrug, high pull. Try to work on that timing. Okay, then we'll go into a high hang muscle snatch. Go from mid thigh on these, bring the bar to the hips, extend the hips, pull up and back, and then rotate overhead. Okay, 3 overhead squats. 3 drop snatches, set the barbell on the back. Without dip and driving, we're gonna pick up our feet and punch underneath into the bottom of that overhead squat receiving position. And then finally, 3 tall snatches. We're gonna stand up tall, we're gonna shrug, pull yourself underneath. Okay. Knock out 2 to 3 rounds of that primer. Feel free to add a little bit of weight on that. Okay guys, we're gonna do a snatch barbell complex. We're gonna do 10 sets, doing 1 set every 90 seconds. I'm gonna show you the prescribed version and then kind of a simplified version for beginners that we're gonna recommend in classes. The prescribed version is gonna be 4 movements. It's gonna be a power snatch, set the barbell on the back, then a snatch balance. So we're gonna do a dip, drive, and drop. Then a touch and go squat snatch. Right into an overhead squat. Okay, kind of a tricky complex, a lot of different components. Really helpful to find some positions that you may be struggling with and drill those down. But for our beginners, we're gonna simplify this. We're just gonna go 1 power snatch and 1 overhead squat. Okay guys, we have 10 sets. Feel free to build as you go. Okay guys, workout's a little bit on the longer side. 14-minute AMRAP, so pace out the early rounds so we can try to stay consistent and moving in the later rounds. We're gonna go with 22 dumbbell hang power snatches. So once you pick up that dumbbell off the floor, we're gonna do a little bit of a swing back through the legs, almost like a kettlebell swing. Punch the dumbbell overhead, switch hands on the way down. The range of motion's a little bit shorter because you don't have to go to the floor, but you don't have that extra little bit of rest, so it's gonna be a little more grip intensive. Either way, try to use those hips and back by hinging back and forward. Use those stronger muscles, minimize using the arms to punch up and overhead. Then we've got 11 burpee box jump overs. 11 reps there. And then finally, 22 wall balls. Wall balls are one of my favorite movements. We filmed a really good video a couple years ago. 8 biggest efficiency mistakes people are making. Check that video out at the top of the screen. Okay, limited equipment variation. We're gonna go for that same 14-minute AMRAP, 22 alternating dumbbell hang snatches. If you don't have access to a box or some sort of bench that you can jump up onto, then you can go for a burpee chair jump over. Okay, obviously find something low enough you're comfortable jumping over. Something else you can do, you have a PVC pipe. See if I can balance this. Yep, so that's gonna be a little bit easier than having to jump over those handles. You can do that with a broomstick or whatever you have around at home. Then 11 per side, single arm dumbbell thruster. Okay, bodyweight variation. This one's a little bit tricky. Becomes a lot more shoulder focus. If you don't have a dumbbell, we're gonna go 11 meters handstand walking, so 33 feet. You can also sub that out for 11 burpees. Okay, a little bit of an easier option. From there, do those same 11 burpee chair jump overs or stick jump overs. And then finally, 11 handstand push-ups if you got them, or regular push-ups on the floor. That's gonna be the bodyweight variation today.